Lady, when someone was holding the gun, yeah.
With prosecutors calling his actions on the set of Rust criminal disregard for safety, Alec Baldwin now faces involuntary manslaughter and a firearm enhancement charge for his role in the death of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. The district attorney's bombshell announcement means if convicted on all charges, the famed actor could face up to 6.5 years in prison.
The gun was in his hand when he pulled the trigger, and that was the main action that killed Halyna Hutchins.
Prosecutors say Baldwin is culpable as both a producer and as the actor who held the gun that killed Hutchins.
I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
Authorities now say they do not believe Baldwin's statement the gun misfired.
Alec Baldwin said he never pulled the trigger on the handgun that fired. Do you believe that?
That's not true. And we know that from the FBI lab report. That gun would not have fired without the trigger having been pulled.
Calling today's announcement a terrible miscarriage of justice, Baldwin's attorney says, "We will fight these charges and we will win."
Do you think someone should go to prison over all of the evidence you've reviewed?
Prison is not necessarily the goal. What I want is justice for Halyna Hutchins, and I want people to take responsibility and take accountability for what their actions or inactions led to.
After sorting through a trove of evidence that included body camera footage, police interviews, and forensic testing of the gun, the DA is also charging the movie's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, with involuntary manslaughter, which her attorneys call the result of a very flawed investigation.
This was something that was more than mere negligence. It was people acting recklessly, people not doing their jobs, violating all of the standards that we all have to follow if we have a gun in our hands.
Prosecutors say Dave Halls, the assistant director who looked at the gun before it was given to Baldwin, cut a plea deal with the DA for a lesser charge, getting probation after agreeing to testify against Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed.
He's going to testify to the truth. He's not out to get anyone. He's going to testify to the truth.
Tonight, a movie set tragedy, and now the real-life consequences for the actor, the armorer, and the assistant director, who authorities say should have all prevented the deadly shooting.
Miguel joining us now. Miguel, when will charges officially be filed, and is there any reaction coming from Hutchins' family tonight?
Well, Lester, Matthew Hutchins, the victim's widower, says he supports charges and that, quote, no one is above the law. We expect those charges to be filed at the end of this month. And we should footnote here, Lester, the DA says she's still unclear how live rounds ever made it onto the set.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.